So hum. So hum. Greetings, divine, sacred beings of the new earth, rising up into the dawning of heaven on earth, as the white gold eagle, with the support of the great white brotherhood, we activate your I Am presence in the sacred code of the 144 of the crystalline, Christ-conscious co-creators of the new Eden, the new Jerusalem. Over the last 24 hours, we had streaks of white, higher dimensional light. This is the white fire, the white flame, coursing into the electromagnetic field of Pachamama and all her divine children, showing up as a 33 Hz spike in the amplitude of the Schumann resonance. 33 is the number of mastery and self-ascension. We also had a 3.333 magnitude earthquake activation today in the Virgin Islands. This is connected to the energy of the Divine Mother, the Virgin Mary, Maria, Mare, and Sophia, the original Divine Feminine. This is also synchronic with the rising of the Divine Masculine Christos energies in the new Atlantis timeline. We are also on the 8th Galactic Portal Day, 10 in a row of the Yellow Seed Wave spell on the Mayan Zolkin calendar. New light codes are coming in by the hour. We are on the precipice of the quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. Bright virtue made manifest. Keep living from your heart and walking gently your sacred path with heart. The emerald green light glows bright in our heart center, guiding our way home to the kingdom of heaven within. The still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is everywhere. This is the paradox. The one in the many in the one. This is the holographic nature of the simulated multiverse. Separation exists only in the mind of man. All things are intrinsically connected in the mind of the Great Spirit, the Holy Spirit, that resonates deep within your sacred vessel, activating your Kundalini energies of the Ascension, of the Serpent energies. This is the Dragon Nation, the Dragon Legion, as we transform into our higher dimensional self by bringing in the higher light through our crown and through the Katika channel, our rainbow bridge, and anchoring the codes, energy, frequency, sound, light, the symphonies deep into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, the Divine Mother. With these higher energies coming in, over the last 24 hours, we had 118 M1.5 or greater earthquakes coming in. We had 118.811 being activated. This is the 1010 portal, the first portal activation on my journey to my sacred Condor. Earlier today in Pachamama, we had a 3.2 in Puerto Rico, 5.7 Hokkaido, Japan, San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina, 4-4, Divine 44, Papua New Guinea 4-6, multiple activations, Japan 4-4, 4-1, 4-5, Tonga 4-7, Papua New Guinea a 5.3 and a 4.9. This is all on the Ring of Fire with the Lemurian energies, the new Lemuria, flowing in Pochito, Argentina, South America, in our sacred Andes Mountains, the Kundalini of Pachamama, 4-4. So we had triple 4-4 of the 888 of the Lyran Nation. The Lyrans are with us now. And these are the royal lions of the new Lemuria. South of Kermadec Island, 4-7. Tonopah, Nevada, 3-6. Zimbabwe in the sacred portal of Africa, 4.1. We had a 3.8 in the Dominican Republic, 12 of the Divine Feminine. We also had a 4-4 Dominican Republic and Japan 4-4. That makes 5 4-4 activations today. This is connected to the 8-8 Lionsgate of the 5 elements. Indonesia, we had a 4.6. Redway, California on the coast, 3.0. Peru, South America, we had a trinity of activations. Peru, 4.2. Chile, 4.5. And another 4.3 in Chile. And this activation flowed down the Andes Mountains through the Tropic of Capricorn. As the Kundalini rise, the downward flow activate the root that rise back up to the crown and to the higher crown. In the sacred portal in Iran today, 4.7, Feruzabad. Puerto Rico, 3.4, and then the 3.3 activation, Virgin Islands, and then a 3.7 in the British Virgin Islands, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. We had a 5.3, also in Iran, another 3.7, British Virgin Islands, 37, 1010 portal, South Shetland Island in the trunk of the elephant Ganesh, divine abundance codes of the 4.6, another 10 activation, Itsu Islands, Japan, 4.9, South Pacific on the Tropic of Capricorn, 5.1, Alani Islands, 4.9, another activation in Iran, 5.3, Providence, Utah, 3.2, and then Papua New Guinea, another 4.4 activation. That makes 6 4.4 portals of the infinite 8. We continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 23 degrees, 51 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 26 degrees, 22 minutes Taurus. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 24 degrees Cancer. A woman and 2 men, castaways, on a small island of the South Seas, and the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 27 degrees Taurus. An old Indian woman selling beads from astrologyweekly.com. And now, my beloved Condor, pull a card for you from the tarot deck, the Enchanted Forest from Lunea Weatherstone. The card she pulled for you today, a triple fox card. 7 of challenges. The travelers, having had their supper and smored the fire, are cozily tucked into their vardo for the night. They came far into the deep forest, so they'd have no fear of intruders. It will be good to get a peaceful night's sleep. The scenario is exactly what this skulk of foxes loves best. The pleasure of stealing, enhanced by the pleasure of making fools of unwary innocents. They stepped lightly through the clearing, slyly, confident in their sneaky skills. These foxes of the enchanted forest, and the things they steal are not the things normal foxes would take, such as food or livestock. You never know what one of these foxes is going to want, whether they can actually use it or not. When these vulpine bandits appear in a reading, something is going on behind your back. Someone is trying to get away with something by cheating or outright theft. It may be an arena where you feel you are safe, so you've relaxed your vigilance. Or perhaps you are the one whose actions don't bear close scrutiny. Have you violated your own ethical values? Meaning at a glance, sneakiness, secrets, strategy, using your wits to get what you want, a lapse of ethics. A closer look. The fox with the teacup has been looking for this china pattern ever since he stole its matching saucer. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, something magical was in the air over the last 8 hours. Did you experience anything? You've been going through big energetic upgrades, bringing in your new abilities. Something big happened overnight. EST time zone might have been daytime for you. Did you experience anything that felt amazing, that made you wonder, or felt very different and magical? My guides came in overnight and gave me the heads up that shift was happening and anything was possible in the best of ways. I'd love for you to share anything you might have experienced over the last 8 hours. Time shifting, unannounced visitors, lights, unique knowings, new abilities, or understandings coming in. What have you experienced? I think this is a start to what all of June may be like. Talk about exciting times. From agirlintheuniverse.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. The power of love is pouring in with waves upon waves of new sound and musical harmonies and chords which humanity lost ages ago. More than this, the highest frequency vibrations of light and sound are reverberating through our spinal columns now, and indeed we are being tuned into the celestial light and sound frequencies. I cannot find words for this, but like a piano is tuned according to its strings, and like one indeed shortens or lengthens the violin or guitar strings, we are now becoming the strings and the instruments being tuned in, so that the celestial symphonies are being played through us and the new earth again. With the light and sound updates, the color updates are streaming in. These colors are out of the range of our physical eyes, but can be picked up via the third eye, and indeed are almost see-through. They are now being lifted through the celestial sound, light, and color frequencies into the fifth and even higher dimensional frequency band, each soul according to its own ability to carry the new and much higher frequencies. And within all of these are the sacred geometries, the sacred mathematics and sacred physics, the Yod spectrum, and indeed the paradise keys and codes returned. All is pulsating with new life and new beginning and new creation. What joy, what beauty. Miracles are happening, and how. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. I have a feeling that thousands of souls in our community of light will receive a breakthrough today. Will you? From ElizabethPeru.com. We are feeling these powerful breakthrough energies. This is what we call compression breakthrough. This is 0 point energy, and we call the still, small voice from within. From Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. We are on an accelerated arc of evolution that is intensifying and that will lead us to a major leap in August at the Lion's Gate. According to Archangel Michael, we are ready, and here we go. First, the total lunar eclipse on the 26th of May in Sagittarius, close to the galactic center. This one is intense. And about 2 weeks later, the solar eclipse in Gemini. And then about 2 weeks later, the solstice. At each point, energy will accelerate and ramp up to lift the Earth frequency in preparation for the new cycle that commences with the new year on the 26th of July in the Lion's Gate on 8/8. The best way to cope with these intensifying energies is just to go with the flow and allow the process. We got this. It's time now. You may be feeling deep symptoms as your body aligns with the new energies. Those of us in the first wave will probably feel these more deeply as our bodies adjust yet again. Those in the third wave and later, like the new children, will probably be sailing as they adjust to something more like the speed they were designed for at last. This is not an easy phase that we are moving into, but will have the effect of lifting many people onto the new Earth timeline as it shifts the Earth itself towards a higher frequency to open up that new timeline. Best advice is to take good care of yourself and not to expect too much of yourself in the next weeks. Take it easy and let the events unfold in a natural way. Love, peace, and magic to everyone. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Nassim Haramein. Tesla knew what is considered as empty space is just a manifestation of matter that is not awakened. No empty space of this planet nor in the universe. And black holes, what astronomers talk about, are the most powerful sources of energy and life. Nikola Tesla studied the physics of the unified field we call the universe on ResonanceScience.org. From Nikola Tesla, electric power is everywhere, present in unlimited quantities, and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, gas, or any other of the common fuels. And this we talk about 0 point energy. This is the still white magnetic light at the center of all things that is everywhere. We just need to develop instruments that will tap into this infinite energy. From Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Renee, the Ascension mysteries continue to reveal with ever unfolding adventures of extremely positive events that are happening in the Albion light body, giving each of us the possibility to birth the cosmic Christ consciousness within us in this lifetime. This is the divine purpose of why we chose to come during the Ascension cycle, to be wide awake to experience what is unfolding now. While most are unaware of the significant spiritual events happening to help free the planet, rest assured that beautiful events are awaiting us in humanity's future. May 2021, Emerald, Crystal Heart, Solar Christ Michael from energeticsynthesis.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Dr. Shavi. Photonic light blasts bring healing. Over the past several planetary days, photonic light has been supercharged, coming from intensified solar flares, strong solar winds, and potent coronal mass ejections. Neutron counts have been rated at levels of unsettled as well as storm, according to the observatory in Oulu, Finland, which monitors daily activations to Earth, Gaia's geomagnetic fields. These cosmic events will continue as eclipses, solstices, equinoxes, and planetary geometric alignments occur. Our planet has been surging in her tectonic plates, and earthquakes have ensued that are over 6.0 in strength. Colorful auroras have been sighted around the globe. These occur when electromagnetic frequencies from the sun of our galaxy mingle with the electromagnetic frequencies of our planet. This vibrational dance creates billows of green, blue, red, violet, purple paints based upon the molecular energy that is being released from the cosmos. Certain colors contain more oxygen molecules, other colors contain nitrogen molecules, etc. Although all of the foregoing produce the familiar light activation symptoms, LAS, which challenge physicality, emotions, and mental states, they are actually healing currents of energy because of their regenerating influence upon atoms, subatomic particles, molecules, cells, muscles, glands, organs, and bones. An example of natural therapy can be used. When people decide to partake of such natural paradigms like herbs, essential oils, organic foods, crystals, gemstones, relaxing exercises, meditation, prayer, and other modalities of a spiritual and natural orientation, sometimes whatever symptoms have been troubling them seem to escalate before homeostasis, balance, occurs. This is often referred to as a healing crisis. However, I prefer to use the phrase healing experience. Such occurs because toxicities residing in the cellular memory must be brought up and out for clearing away. It is like the Ghanaian Sankofa bird symbol, which is walking forward, but its head is turned backwards. Thus it is walking into the future, but glancing back to see from whence it had come. Relative to healing, it sometimes is necessary to accept that particular thoughts, feelings, and behaviors have been the very roots of certain stages of energy imbalance, for this is all that a health problem is, an energy imbalance. We all learn in science classes that energy is neither made or destroyed, it simply changes form. It is therefore transformed and transmuted. This is not saying that the basic imprint of the health challenge remains. What is being stated is that one disharmonious state or erratic occurrence imbalance is made into a harmonious happening to the extent that the disharmony no longer exists. There is only balance with no recognizing of the previous imbalance unless the individual returns to the lifestyle which may have created the imbalance originally. Sometimes people believe that health challenges are the result of ancestral problems and use the phrase, "it runs in my family." However, when people make the firm decision not to eat the poor quality foods of their relatives and not to take harmful chemical medications which have horrendous side effects, and not to follow a herd mentality which may exist in the society in which they live, to the point of not thinking for themselves, then a better lifestyle of health can be experienced in spirit, mind, and body. In the same fashion, there are some people who believe that the cosmic occurrences are damaging to humanity, are purposefully developed, and the result will be the eventual annihilation of the earthly population. It is indeed true that certain forces have tampered with nature to a karmic degree, and the particular aspects of our planet are reverberating from having been disrespected. However, if we truly believe in a higher power, a divine intelligence, a great spirit, a source who has many sacred names and forms, but who is far above all the names and forms given to it, then we must also believe that this source is in full control of the creation that it originally made, and before the demise of this creation is allowed to happen due to the misuse of human free will, Source will rectify the imbalances and perform transformational holy actions. Thus the solar flares, solar winds, coronal mass ejections, and more are the transformational holy actions that bring with them healing experiences. Light is steadily, day by day, performing healing rituals which are not discussed in mainstream science, except in the quiet moments when like-minded, spiritually oriented scientists of various educational backgrounds, physicists, biologists, chemists, astrophysicists, etc., have conversations with each other which they cannot afford to be openly heard by other colleagues who do not believe as they do. Many of them read the ancient scriptures and are realizing that they contain vital information regarding the so-called modern age. Therefore, these types of scientists are in agreement with those highly elevated persons known as mystics, the sages, prophets, and ascended masters of long ago, and the spiritual scientists of today's space-time continuum. We must remain vigilant in terms of our determination to continue to elevate in consciousness, for this is the ascension process that many people are referring to when they use the terminology ascension symptoms. It is light that we are receiving, and it is light that is our healing energy frequency. It is source, by whatever name we are comfortable in using for our God, which is ultimate, almighty creator. We are being tuned up, realigned, and transformed. Envisioning the planet emblazoned in light will remind our consciousness that it is reaching the superconsciousness where the soul is on guard against any force that attempts to interfere with the sacred alchemical workings of Source. We are in stellar evolution. Along with Earth, Gaia, and our entire galactic neighborhood, we are moving through photonic vibrancy. From disclosurenews.it. And today from Here in the Moon Astrology, Sunday, May 16th through Sunday, the 23rd, 2021. It may be the end of Earth-facing quiet as a new solar cycle builds with increasing cosmic and geomagnetic activity. The frequency gateways are wide open. Last week's Taurus new moon opened the powerful eclipse passage of the May 26th lunar eclipse through June 10 solar eclipse. True realm-shifting frequencies have begun. You are now in the eclipse field riding the outlier ripples from the supermoon lunar eclipse at 5 degrees Sagittarius on May 26. With the supermoon at its closest to Earth, it's set to be a karmic south node eclipse on steroids, closing doors permanently behind you on what is not working, has never worked, or isn't worth the struggle. Pay attention to those creaking floorboards, weak links, and shifting tectonic plates. Wherever they are in your life, it's time to let them fall apart, break and shatter. Behind the scenes, both Saturn in Aquarius and Mercury in Gemini are now in their shadow retrograde zone, ahead of turning backwards on May 23rd and May 29th. The Lord of Time and Karma and the Guide of Souls both shape the structures of your life. Whenever they change direction, check your foundations. Emphasizing the planetary message, expansionist Jupiter is now in Pisces until late July, squaring the Sun on May 21st and the lunar eclipse on May 26th. Pisces is about feeling all there is to feel, closing what needs closing, reaping what needs reaping, and forgiving all that needs forgiving. Trust your instincts, your sensory acuity, and your high heart to know what to hold on to and what to fold. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk. Today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Venus in Gemini square Vesta in Virgo, and Lemuria in Pisces. A fleeting T-square pattern in the skies generates uncomfortable feelings. Vesta in Virgo is super focused on improving circumstances. Everything is under the microscope, and we're aware of the tiniest detail out of place. Meanwhile, Lemuria, swimming in the ethereal waters of Pisces, reminds us that life will flow of its own accord, just as a river flows to the sea. We cannot prepare for every eventuality. Perfection is an ideal, not a reality. Focus on the beauty rather than the flaws. Venus in dualistic Gemini is torn, trying to go with the flow 1 minute, attempting to control every detail the next. We are split as old memories resurface, glittering, distracting, numbing, charming, worrying. We need to check in with our personal values to help us identify what is sacred and what can be left to the whims of the gods. Pay attention to what makes you happy, what makes you sad. When you breathe into your heart, everything connects. From LeahWhitehorse.com, and today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 153, Red, Planetary Skywalker. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. This is the 8th portal day in the row, day 10 of the Yellow Seed wave spell. Planetary days are 3 perfect blend of energies that seem to help us manifest what we need. Today is Red Skywalker, which represents wakefulness, exploring, and space. Skywalker invites us to open our minds and explore realities. Venture out of your comfort zone today and embrace your curiosity. As it is a planetary day, this means it is a perfect day for an adventure, manifest, wakefulness. The guide today is the red dragon, which symbolizes birth and nurturing. When dragon guides, it is showing you that you need to take care of yourself and others. You'll feel reborn if your actions and deeds today are guided by your nurturing thoughts. Today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red, Planetary Skywalker, Kin 153, 16th of May, 2021, Manifesting Heavenly Birth. 16-5-2021 equals 16-5-5 equals 7-10 equals 7-1 equals 8. 16, the tower struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7, mystic, magic, spiritual, initiation. 5, change, freedom, transformation, liberation, movement. 10, manifestation, authority, power. 1, new beginnings, leader, original. 8, abundance, infinity, eternity, source flow. In 153 equal 9, destiny, service, compassion, humanity, grace. A very powerful, expansive manifestation code today. Day 8 in our gap journey. Day 10 in the Yellow Seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light and blossoming into your highest potential. In order to manifest and perfect our highest potential, we must explore our options in order to birth the best possible outcome. Tone of creation, planetary, tone 10. In the physical realm, action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with spirit today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy within our hearts in the planetary heart of Nova Gaia. A powerful day to get physical, using divine alchemy to manifest from the ethers into matter. And so mote it be, precious hearts. A brilliant day for dreaming, astral traveling, time traveling, and skywalking. Meditate today in order to witness what options the cosmos has in store for you. But remember to choose which option you wish to manifest into the physical realm. Choose wisely, dear star blossoms. Today's question is, what else is possible for me, universe? How can I expand into my greatest potential, manifesting my ultimate bliss on the earth plane? Divine blessings for birthing your most expanded, beauty-filled possibilities into the physical realm. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 153, Red, Planetary Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to explore. Producing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of birth. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of galactic activations, transformations, and transmutations, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, Prime Disclosure. And we appreciate anyone that gives us a like, a thumbs up, leaves a comment, and shares these videos. It'll help us get these messages out to more people. We are being ghosted on all social media platforms. So it'd be kind of you to share these transmissions with your networks, with your teams, with your groups, and on your social media accounts. I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on pledges on Patreon and donations for our daily living expenses. If you'd like to help support our work and help us continue to bring these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a pledge monthly, starting at $5 a month on patreon.com/prime disclosure, or make a one-time donation to our PayPal account. The link's on egolovecondor.com. Today we added a couple new meditations to our products page on Prime Disclosure. Just go to Prime Disclosure, click products. A couple new meditations for sale, a couple Qigong practices. We also have our guided meditation. These all come with your Patreon subscriptions. If you'd like to make a purchase, or anyone that gives us any donation in the next 24 hours, we'll send you our most powerful Qigong training. I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Bergen, for purchasing a couple of my goddesses' beautiful works of art. She has several healing gemstone bracelets and goddess totems, a couple other works of art you can check out at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to finish today's transmission. 2 activations, 2 transmissions in code. The first from our Pleiadian bro-stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, May 16, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Greater freedoms in progress. Galactic visions increase for finalization. Metatronic standards increase. Etheric visibility increases. Terrans called to the interior. Deep cures occur. Physical reverberations happen. Planetary transformations continue. Neva, Iman, Pros, Chris, and 71%. Non-regressive, transcendental, Gorm movement started. Own support in progress. 96% non-regressive. Transcendental Gorm movement started. Reverberation in waves happens. 96% non-regressive. Projector of ship. Eondor 12. In support. 96% non-regressive. Changes of unnecessary routes. Love continues to expand. Loving visibility increases. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1. Potentiating shamanic inheritances. From disclosurenews.it, and from Divine Huna, Brostar of the Light, Li Praire. Signs of the times, symbols, Trinity Stone, Cardinal Cross, vertical axis, electrical masculine, mutable cross, equatorial power, magnetic feminine, fixed cross, alpha 0 omega, multiverse avatar, motion in the stars, signs, aeons, cycles, migration, 3-eyed raven, triune gods, elements, land, water, sky, nature's alchemical circle, crystal skull, magnetic crown, body, electric, third eye, cosmic consciousness order, galactic plasma spheres, optic thalamus telepathy, threefold navel rays, gold arc anointed DNA, heart plexus resonant flame, cosmic wings Merkaba, torsion signal space-time, laminin embedded tones, love harmonic vibe, quantum trinity wave, invisible spirit force, visible physical force, inner standing, 33 pillar, tree of life force, quintessence seal, footnote, Rocky Horror Picture Show, satanic subconscious, harmonic, religion construct, symbology, inverted Peter's cross, rainbow flag upside down, Chi, rose, seal, UN species war, battle of fire and ice, Star Wars, mainstream media psyop, No air, no soul, only fear lies, biodigital consent of the masses. Qliphothe, symbols rule not words, laws. Venus, Kronos, restores power. Lemuria, light, turtle island. Hummingbird, in the house. Mother, father, child, the words I spell will repel the mental hell from those who fell. Ready Player One, Return of the Jedi. And there you have it, beloved beings of light. Thank you for joining us today on another powerful day of activations, transmutations, transfiguration. Always remember, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the light. And let us keep faith in the power of the divine plan that we are all a part of. All star blossoms in this realm are an important piece to the whole puzzle, this great ascension process. So keep anchoring into the grid exactly where you are stationed upon Pachamama. You are holding a code, you are holding a resonance, a key that is in the portal where you are stationed now on Pachamama. So keep holding the line, keep anchoring into the earth, connect with Gaia, connect with nature. Anchor into the grid, stand barefoot upon the earth. Raise your hands to the heaven and allow the Holy Spirit to move through your vessel, to use your vessel for the highest good of all of humanity and all sentient beings that live in this realm and all realms, all timelines, all dimensions, as we come together in this final harmonic convergence of this omega point, as we've reached beyond the event horizon into the rapture zone, day by day, moment by moment. We are getting better and better as we rise into the glory, to the honor, to the grace of our true nature, which is pure awareness. All things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. And I end with this powerful mantra from our Tibetan angels of the light. Put your awareness into the heart center and let go into whatever feeling arises from this sacred frequency, this code, this resonance. Kun zong la mei jia lung, kun zong la mei jia lung, kun zong la mei jia lung. This is the sacred code of our dragon nations that are guiding us and assisting us in this great awakening, this great ascension. Spread your wings, angels of the light, and make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.